What's up, family? Welcome to Ask the Mods,
where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
I mean, that right there is real.
It's just me. It's just in me.
My dog is bigger than him.
Stank. Let me brush my face. Let's see if you want 3 for 3.
This is my scrumptious wife, Iana. I'm always talking about eating you, huh?
This is my crazy husband, Ayize. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Ask the Mods. We had a question to come in, y'all, that really touched me. I really got kind of emotional. I got a little affected by this question. And I guess it's because I'm a mother. Obviously, we have 4 children of our own. And I just felt this young lady. And it was really a good reminder and reinforcer to me and to my husband of some things. So we're going to try to sum up the question, right? You'll help me out.
Yeah.
But basically this young lady, I believe she is 21 years old. She wrote in and said that she really needed some direction and some guidance from us because she is at the age where she's in college. Mm-hmm. She's in college in New Jersey. She hates it. She hates it in the college that she's in. She wants to go to what she calls her dream school, which is in Maryland. All right. She says that she is having a very difficult time because she is resentful of her parents, because she says it is a known fact that the reason that she cannot go to the school that she wants to, and that she cannot live the dream that she wants to, that she cannot pursue the passion in her heart, that she can't make those steps, is because of her parents' choices. Because they basically have messed up credit. They cannot get a loan for her. They cannot help her, in terms of increasing her opportunities. And so what she said is, how do I deal with the fact that I feel resentful towards my parents? And she said, how do people really realize that when they have children, that the choices that you make in the short term and the long term affect your children, not only when they're young in terms of their immediate opportunities, but for years to come. And she said, I don't know if people really understand that and really know that. And she just really doesn't know what to do with herself because she is upset because she's stuck.
Yeah.
She's stuck, right? And she
Well,
can't move forward.
She's stuck.
This is her perception, yes. She thinks she's stuck. So what you got to say? Well, can I say something first?
Yeah.
First and foremost, I want to validate for you just your frustration, just your feelings. I want to know. I want you to know that I hear you, because as a mother, when I was reading your letter, I was getting affected, and I was thinking about, oh Lord, there are things that me and my husband need to do, that we need to make sure that we stay on top of, that we may lose sight of sometimes, in so many different areas that can impact our children. And every generation is supposed to do better than the next. That's what it means to build a legacy. Yeah. And so it's very important to the both of us that we are building a legacy, and that our children have more opportunities than we had, and so on, because we had more opportunities than our parents did. And that's the way it should be. But you really touched me, because I thought, it is not an option for our children, and it should not be an option for anybody's children. Nobody should just be going along living their life and not be thinking about the choices that you make and that you do not make that affect your kids. And so, I felt you. I just want to validate that I felt you, because I don't want my kids to look at me and say, Mom, I want to do this. And I have to say, well, I'm sorry, you can't do that, because
my allergies are acting up.
We didn't. Okay, well, so you ain't gotta say
sorry,
that. I'm in the middle of talking.
I'm sorry. I just want people to know.
I'm trying to have a moment. My allergies are acting up. But I felt that I don't want to have to tell my children that they can't do such and they can't go to the college of their choice. And many people, do have to do that. But I think it's important for our children to have better opportunities than we had. And so I was able to go to the college of my choice. Therefore, my children should be able to, and so that's just really what it is. On the same token,
I mean, I look at this as a situation where, while it may be difficult and you're asking these questions because you really want to know whether or not she took you into consideration.
She said she did ask her mama. We forgot that.
Yeah.
And she said no.
Yeah.
So I was doing the best I could with what I had.
I mean, I want to challenge you, as difficult as it may be, to really extend some grace to your parents. One of the things that I often reflect to people is that all of the experiences that we have are new experiences. So, for instance, your mom, even though you were the second child, the reality is that she never dealt with a child like you before and had to have the experiences that you presented to her. So, give your parents some grace in the sense that this was brand new to her. To have a child with a certain level of expectation that you have for her, she had never dealt with that before. So
she's
again,
the second of six, right?
the second of six. So, she's a young mom, and she's still trying to get her feet on the ground, still trying to gain an understanding of life and what it means to be a mom. So all I'm asking you to do is really have some grace, because when you become a mom, you'll gain some sense of understanding that although you may want to do the right thing, the reality is that you haven't done this before.
Right.
You haven't done it before, so you're not going to know what steps are the right steps all the time and what steps are the wrong steps. All you can do is really walk with right intention and try to do the best thing possible, but at the end of the day, you're still going to mess up.
Yes.
You're going to make mistakes. We all do.
And it's going to impact the people that you love.
It's going to impact your children,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
just keep that in mind. Just extend some grace. And, don't hold her accountable for where you are or what you can become in life, because the possibilities are limitless.
So that brings us to the last portion of what we want to say to you. The first thing that we did was validate where you're coming from. We feel your pain. It's messed up. Dad, why I got to be dealing with this? What am I going to do? I'm in this messed up situation. And then my husband asked for you to be able to give your mother some grace and recognize that we all do the best with what we know. When we know better, we do better. And last but not least, what we want you to really take into your consciousness is that you cannot, you should not, you don't seem like the kind of person that would adopt a victim mentality. You are responsible for your life. You came through your mother, but you do not belong to her. So you have to now figure out what to do in the place that you find yourself. And you said in your letter that you're doing that you're looking at, you said, God willing, I will do what it is I need to do. If that's the case, then take the other rhetoric, the other language of, why you didn't do this and I feel resentful. Get all of that out the way. You say I don't want to blame, but you really do. You really want your mom to say, I'm really sorry. I really just messed up.
Bad,
we do. We just want our parents to say, I'm sorry and I'm so, and what can,
Forgive me.
But you know what? She ain't going to do that. She not, because she lived her life the best that she could, like my husband said. So you have to just take responsibility. You got to take responsibility for what you want and know that everything that has happened to you in your life up until this point will serve to make you better. That nothing happens on accident and that you weren't supposed to have it easy. Okay? So have faith, my dear sister. Have faith and know that faith makes things possible, but it does not make them easy. As always, stop playing and start pushing.
1 2 1 2